Can't get no clearer than that. Look. Go to 2nd Ezra 6:54. And after these Adam, also, whom thou madest the master of all thy creatures, of him come we all, because we all come from Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's sons. And the people also whom thou hast chosen, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. You don't believe it? We the chosen people of the Most High. Nobody else can claim that, but everybody can say they chosen because they believe on calling the name of the Lord and all the things that they teach in religions, but they just got you duped. They just trying to get your money. That ain't the real. Look. Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. And Israel, whom I have chosen. Deuteronomy 7:6. Deuteronomy 7:6. He chose us. Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Most High thy power, which is your power. The Most High thy power, your power, have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. How special? Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So now look at Isaiah. Since we're here, Isaiah 40:17. All nations before him, the Most High, are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. And a Mashayach Yahawashi. Because remember, he agreed with the Most High. Verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance, dust on a scale. Behold, he taketh the isles, the people in the islands, as a very little thing. Now let's go to 2nd Ezra 6:54. He made the whole world for our sake, it says. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest master of all thy creatures, of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. We prove who the chosen people are. The Israelites. All this have I spoken before thee, O Most High, because thou madest the world for our sakes. You know, he made the whole world for our sakes, and we turned our back on him. You wonder why he turned his back on us? He turned his face away from us because we turned our back on him. When he made the whole world for our sakes. Listen. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. We just read about them. In Isaiah 40:17 and 15. Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. Ooh. And hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. See? That's how you look at them. It says, and now, O Most High, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be masters over us and to devour us. Remember the devil coming out with Mashayach because he know he got a short time? And he going to get them because in the time of that calamity, they going to do whatever they're going to do. But we thy people, the 12 tribes of Israel, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten. You hear that? Only begotten? Because Amos 3:1-2 says, the Most High only know Israel. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. And thy fervent lover are given into their hands to this day. If the world now be made for our sakes, the Israelites' sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? He's wondering how long. Everybody was wondering how long will this be. But remember, no man knows. Don't get caught up in, like they talking about 2019. Don't get caught up in the hype now. Counting years of slavery from 1619 to 2019. Don't get caught up in that. Or your feelings gonna get hurt. Because only the Most High know. Only the Most High know. Look. Matthew 24:36. Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. He told you that. He said not the angels in heaven, but my Father only. Go to Acts the 1st chapter. A lot of you probably wondering the same thing as the apostles wondered in Acts. After Mashayach died and rose on the third day, walked the earth for 40 days, they asked him this question. Acts 1:6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Mashayach Yahawashi, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? So we got next. Israelites. They knew this. But listen what he said. But they were all because we had went through all the curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter, from 15 to 68. But verse 7. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know, like it's not for us to know, the times or the seasons which the Father, who is the Most High, have put in his own power. See, the Most High has put it in his own power when he's going to do this. Not because we want it to happen, or predicting this and predicting that. People will be messed up doing that. So let's look at Matthew 18 and 1. And we're just about finishing up here. Matthew 18 and 1. At the same time came the disciples unto Mashayach Yahawashi, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? You know, like you have people now, they're like, feel like they're already there. But I ask you, what's your number of the 144,000? What's your number of the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel that's going to be redeemed? So they want to know who's the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Shoot, I'll be just glad if I'll be a part of it. Just make it. Not know we the body of Mashayach. I can just be that little bitty fingernail right there, or the toenail, or whatever, something just growing out. I'm there. I'm in the body. I made it. That's how you should be thinking. But here they are. At the same time came the disciples unto Mashayach Yahawashi, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Mashayach called a little child. Let's check this out. He called a little child unto him and set him in the midst of them. Set him in the midst of them. And said, verily, truly, I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. You know, a child is innocent. You know, they be playing, they get an argument or whatever, the next thing they play it again. They don't hold grudges and all that. They're like a sponge. They come in and they watch what's going on and they observe it. They observe themselves into it. Hopefully it's righteousness that they observe, but you know, if it's whatever it is, they part of it. They can get down with it. We're looking at a child that's innocent. I remember one time I read that and So the next child come in, watch this. The difference between a child and those that call themselves ready for the kingdom and so forth. I said, when he came in, I said, hey man, the chairs, those chairs over there, they real dusty, man. Would you get some paper towels and wipe them off? He went right back there. He didn't say why or nothing. He just went back there, got paper towels, started wiping the chairs off and everything. I said, see that? Said, okay, thank you. And then the water, the brother came in and said, hey man, them chairs, man, they real dirty, man. Would you wipe them off? Looked at me like, what are you talking about? I ain't doing nothing. Everybody watched it. He don't even know what's going on. You know? We see a little child and say nothing. Just went on and did it. Order. In order. But hard, rebellious Israelites, that's why he said you got a little child. Who the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? You got a little child. Because they humble. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself, there it is. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So it's about humility. It's about humility and not exalting yourself. When you get exalted, you better give praise to the Most High. His name is jealous. Straight up. You better learn how to say hallelujah to the Most High. Give all praise to the Most High. And whoso shall receive one such a little child in my name, by Mashayach receiveth me. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones, that's rolling in the spirit of Mashayach, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone, a giant stone, were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. That's serious. Didn't mess with one of the little ones. Remember what we read in 2 Ezra 2 and 26. None of his servants are going to perish, that he wants to fulfill what it is that we read in Job, the 5th chapter, 19th verse down, and Psalms 91 and 1. There's nothing they can do. Hopefully we are one of those. Most I will. Look at verse 10, Matthew 18 and 10. It's all about a Mashayach Yahawashi. Y'all, it says, take heed that you despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you that in heaven, if you don't despise one of these little ones that believe on the Mashayach Yahawashi, by Hashama Mashayach Yahawashi, he said, for I say unto you that in heaven, their angels, not one, but their angels, do always behold the face of my Father, which is in heaven. I'm going to read it to you again. Say, take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you that in heaven, in the fourth dimension, where the most high angels are, their angels do always behold the face of my Father, which is in heaven. That's powerful. They have angels that's always in the face of the Most High for the little ones that are what? Verse 4. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So you got to have humility. You don't have humility, you are prideful, and you don't allow the world to puff you up, then you against the Most High and the Mashayach Yahawashi. You ain't gonna be no great. You ain't gonna be great in the kingdom. You already putting yourself in the kingdom. What you gonna do? This, that, and the third, and you all puffed up. Knowledge puffs up. So you got to read this Bible and be contrary to what it is that will send your butt into the lake of fire. He's telling you it's all here. It just matter what do you hear? What do you see? I know what I see. And we got to do the best we can to do what's right. He tell you what's wrong, so don't do what's wrong. Don't do the things that are going to have you to be cast into the lake of fire, but your name written in the book of life. Oh yeah. See the light blink? The light. For life. I love it. So we got to continue to roll. Bahashama Mashayach Yahawashi, in the name of the Lord and Savior. We got to highly exalt him, because that's what he's been. He's been highly exalted by the Most High. So who are we not to? You following the Most High, or who you following? The devil. Philippians 2 and 7. This is Mashayach Yahawashi. It's all about him, right? This is what we're talking about. It says, but made himself of no reputation. He made himself no reputation. He wasn't looking to be the head, what can I say? Everybody know him. They knew him by him being humble and doing the things that he did anyway. Because he tell you what he said. I showed you what he said. Don't tell nobody that I did it. So you know that canceled out Esau in a minute. And all you prideful Israelites. Listen, but made himself of no reputation and took upon him the form of a servant and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in the fashion of as a man, he humbled himself. Whoa. You gotta be that little child. Humble yourself like a little child. Mashayach Yahawashi humbled himself and became obedient unto death. He didn't break the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, even the death of the cross. It says, wherefore the Most High also has highly exalted him and given him, Mashayach Yahawashi, a name which is above every name, that at the name of Mashayach Yahawashi every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Mashayach Yahawashi is the Master, to the glory of the Most High, the Father. Hear that? Mashayach Yahawashi is our Master, to the glory of the Most High, the Father, Yahweh Bahashama Mashayach Yahawashi. And with that, we're going to close on that note, because the Most High has done that. Highly exalted him and given him a name above every name in heaven and earth and under the earth. So if you like more information, you can reach me, Priest Thawam, at P.O. Box 20012, Long Beach, California, 90801-3012. If you'd like to send donations, you can send it to the P.O. Box, or we'll have a PayPal account, paypal.me/Shield of Wisdom. paypal.me/Shield of Wisdom. And with that, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Hallelujah, to his glorious and holy name, and Mashayach Yahawashi, the anointed Savior, Bahashama Mashayach Yahawashi, and I'm out.